Like the grass on your lawn, the mission reel rises in spring to bring some color to your world. We're celebrating a centennial in Kewaunee, showing off what's named us one of the best employers in the country, and preparing for a busy month in May. But first, let's head to Danville and welcome some new faces of the ministry. Earlier this month, OSF welcomed our newest mission partners from Danville Polyclinic. This includes new primary and specialty care providers and their staff, as well as a new OSF Prompt Care. This exciting move expands our care to those we serve in Danville and surrounding communities. Where were you April 17th, 1919? Probably not much of anywhere. But on that date, 100 years ago, Kewaunee Public Hospital admitted its first patient. The original 50-bed hospital, equipment and all, cost just under $92,000 to build. The hospital has seen a lot of changes in healthcare, and the old building was replaced with a more modern structure in 2008. But the spirit of community service and love has always remained. In 2014, the hospital joined the OSF Healthcare Ministry as OSF Healthcare St. Luke Medical Center. And we have high hopes for another successful century of providing local access to excellent healthcare.
OSF is an organization of opportunity. I watch each and every day how we offer opportunity to those in our community to join our mission and to serve our patients with the greatest care and love. And I watch that in my very own department. Kristen Dozard, for example, started at St. Francis Medical Center in the housekeeping department many years ago. And she's worked very hard over the years and eventually worked to become a recruiter within my team. And Kristen spends her days recruiting the housekeeping departments across the ministry. One of my favorite stories about Kristen Dozard is that she worked very closely with a woman in Rockford, and she was struggling in her home. She was struggling to make ends meet, and she was struggling to keep her family together. And she needed an opportunity. She needed a job. Kristen worked together to figure out what kind of opportunities we had across the ministry that would be a good fit for her and how we could make that work with transportation and with aligning her family to being able to go to work each day. And she is a successful mission partner with us at OSF, working each day, and she shares her thankfulness and gratitude back with Kristen for giving her a chance and seeing that opportunity at OSF for her.
It's stories like these that are so important. As we know across OSF, the power of stories and being able to communicate. And it's those stories that really help demonstrate the reasons why we've seen improvements in our own mission partner engagement scores, and frankly why we've seen this recognition on a nationwide basis through the Forbes ranking. And so I'd like to start with a couple of things. Thank you to each and every one of our mission partners across our geographies, both here in Illinois and in Escanaba. Thank you for what you do each and every day with our patients in various settings, whether that's in our acute care hospitals, whether that's in an ambulatory setting, or whether that's in the home for home care. What you do in each and every day with those patients is just incredible. Second, certainly like to thank leadership, the leadership who is involved, from on-site supervisors, managers, directors, all the way on up to senior vice presidents. What you do each and every day in connecting the mission partners to the mission of OSF, to the strategies. All of that is vitally important to engaging the entire workforce. And so again, thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you all do in support of the Sisters Mission.
All right, Mission Partners, it's been fun. We will see you on the next edition. And remember, you can keep up to date on all things happening across the ministry on the OneOSF portal.